Hello, Andy Bramhill here again. This is going to be an angel card reading for Monday the 19th of February 2018 through to the following Sunday. Okay, so as normal, I've chosen 3 angel cards drawn from the deck and one as advice from the Archangel Michael deck. The deck I've used this week is again the Doreen Virtues Healing with the Angels deck. But this week, first of all, I'm going to show you the card that I pulled out as the weekly advice card. Normally I take this card at the end as an advice to take as a sort of card that gives advice that you can use throughout the whole week. But this time, the whole reading is based around this card, so I'm going to show this first. And it is New Beginnings and a Fresh Start. Okay, New Beginnings and a Fresh Start. That's good for anyone, that is. New Beginnings and a Fresh Start. The angels are saying that this is the start of something new. New projects, new energies, new phases that you're going through. It's time to start again. It's time to sit down or stand up or just to start again. The new beginnings energy is really prevalent this week, and the angels are going to be helping us with that energy. So whatever's gone before, it's been a bit of a funny week the last week, and the week before that was a bit strange as well. But now you're going to dig in and things are going to start from now. The pagans have just had the Amok festival, beginning of the end of winter, the beginning of the summery months in the Northern Hemisphere. So anyway, new beginnings and a fresh start, the energies that are going around at the moment. Now, for Monday and Tuesday, the angelic energy that's around is this one, Serenity. Okay? So for those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you'll know that Serenity is actually peace in motion. So this is the angels saying to us, meditate, get in that state of peace. Now, meditate is something that's easy to say and for some difficult to do. People say, oh, I can't clear my mind out, I can't empty my mind, I can't think of nothing. Well, quite true, it's very difficult to think of nothing, if not impossible. So, we don't think of nothing. All that meditation does is it's a state. It's not something that we have to do. It's a state that we get into. And to get into that state, all we have to do is to differentiate between this and that. We have to focus not on our mind, but on our hearts, okay? So the mind thinks, has all its thoughts, and the heart feels. When we can move our focus from the brain, from the thoughts, to the feelings, and we can stay with the feelings, we watch our brain do its thing. We don't even have to watch it, we just have to be aware that it's doing its thing, but we have to remain with our focus in the heart. Then, after a few moments, we get into a state of meditation. We find peace, and that's how we find peace. Now, when we meditate in that way, it doesn't matter if there are people talking in the room, it doesn't matter if there's somebody talking outside, it doesn't matter if there's noises going on. You don't have to have complete silence, because if the thoughts aren't going to bother you, then the outside noises aren't going to bother you either. So when you're in your heart, you're not feeling any of these outside noises. You're hearing them, you're aware of them, but they're not affecting you because you're just at peace in your heart. You can even be moving. You can even be walking down the street. You can be on a train. You can be at work. I won't go as far as to say you can be driving, though I do. But once you get used to this, you'll be able to do it virtually anywhere. Be in your heart whilst in motion. So peace in motion is when you find your peace and you're able to move about and nothing exterior to you will bother that peace. Okay, so that's peace in motion, that's serenity. So with that, we will be able to move in serenity, which is the energy that the angels are going to be helping us with, showing us and helping us with over the beginning of the week, the Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so that's the energy that's going to be present on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, midweek, we have this, soulmate. Okay, so how many soulmates do you have? This is the question. A lot of people will answer just one. Well, I found my soulmate once, and then I realised that I was mistaken, and I found another one. And then I realised I was mistaken, and I found another one, and another, and another. And I've actually got quite a lot of soulmates. And I think everybody has many soulmates, okay? People that we were in touch with in other worlds, in other lives, in other dimensions, people that we were friends with, associated with. So many times you meet a new person and it's like, I know this person, this is a member of my family. It's like people who are members of your family, not your blood family, but your true heart family. These are my soulmates. Now the angels are saying, these new beginnings, this new project, this new phase that we're going into this coming week, don't forget your soulmates, because they're on the same journey as you as well. They're going to be there holding you by the hand. They're going to be by your side. They too are embarking upon this new journey. They too are embarking on this new phase that we're entering into in their own lives, in their own way, but they will be accompanying you on your journey. So don't forget them. They're going to be there and they're going to be around, and you'll be able to talk about the new beginnings that you're both or that you're all experiencing. Okay, so Wednesday and Thursday, soulmates. Look out for them. Take care of them. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, end of the week. Signs. Okay, so these are signs or signals that the angels are sending you as confirmation that everything that's been going on this week is true, that you're on the right path, that you're doing things right, or that you're not, and that you should be doing this, that, and the other. But you'll know when you receive a sign from the angels, you'll know that it's from the angels. You'll know that it's a sign from the angels. You'll receive your signs as a whisper in the ear, maybe a whisper in your subconscious, maybe a whisper in your thoughts, and you'll not know whether it's angelic or imagination. But there will be something different, the quality of the thought. It will be like an external thought. It'll be like, where on earth did that come from? Well, that came from the angels. That's the angels contacting you directly within your brain or within your heart. That's a sign from the angels. There are physical signs that the angels can leave us too. They can communicate to us by the fact that we'll be walking along the road and somebody will drive past in a car and the windows will be open and you'll hear a few words from the chorus of a song, and that little phrase will be just the phrase that you needed to hear, and you'll think, wow, that's right, that is so right, that's what I'm feeling now. And that's the angel saying, yes, go for it, that's your phrase, that's what we're saying to you. You might see it flash by on the side of a bus, just a 3 or 4 word written on the 3 or 4 word phrase written on the side of a bus, and that'll be your message. Okay, you might hear a few words from a overheard conversation, as in a cafe or whatever. These are messages for you. These abstract messages that come from the nowhere. Well, they're coming from the angels. They're sending you these messages, okay? Now, there are also other physical signs, like finding feathers on the floor, etc. But the feathers on the floor thing's a bit cliched at the moment. People have been saying to me, oh, yes, I find feathers, and they're collecting all these feathers they find on the floor and saying, yes, look how many angel messages I've been receiving. It just works out. They live by the sea, and they're picking up seagull feathers all the time. When you find a feather and think it's a sign from the angels, that's fine. If you don't see that sort of thing every day, for example, a woman I was working with the other day, she asked her angels for a sign. she asked them for a sign to confirm what she thought they were saying to her. Then she decided to take the dog for a walk. She opened the front door, and right there on the doorstep was a feather. Okay, so that's a sign from the angels. But if she'd have gone walking down by the sea and picked up 3 or 4 feathers, that wouldn't have been a sign. The fact was that it was on her doorstep in a place where they don't normally appear. And she knew that was the sign. She knew that was her sign. So be careful with the interpretation of feathers, etc. But you'll know when your sign gets here. When the angels give you a sign, you'll know that they're giving it to you. Okay? So, just to repass, the week will be about new beginnings and fresh starts. We'll start the week off with peace in motion, serenity, moving about in serenity. Then will come the fact that our soulmates are accompanying us on this journey. They too will be on their own journeys, but we will be together. And at the end of the week, we'll start getting signs as confirmation that we're on the right path. Okay? So, a full week ahead of us. Enjoy it, and I'll see you here next week for some more angel messages. Bye now.